အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါကျွန်တော်နာမည်ကတော့ဆရာရွှေကွန်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ရှေ့ကပြီးခဲ့တဲ့ဗီဒီယိုမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ every other တစ်ရက်ခြားစီတစ်နေ့ခြားစီလေ့လာခဲ့တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီဗီဒီယိုလေးထဲမှာ whether တဲ့စာကြောင်း statement ပေါ့နော်ပြီး or not ဒါမှမဟုတ် if စာကြောင်း statement or not ပေါ့နော်အဓိပ္ပာယ်ကတော့ဒါဖြစ်စီဖြစ်စေဒါမဖြစ်စီဖြစ်စေမင်းဒါကိုကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေမကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေမင်းလုပ်ရမှာပဲဒီလိုမျိုးတွေကိုပြောရတာပေါ့နော်So again, I will speak English through the video. In the video. And of course, you will learn a few examples plus story by using this. So let's get started. So you can see here. All right. So here are the few examples. In Burmese, we can say, မင်းဒီကောင်မလေးကိုကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေမကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေမင်းချစ်သည်ဖြစ်စေမချစ်သည်ဖြစ်စေလက်ထပ်ရမှာပဲမင်းငါချက်တာကိုကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေမကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေမင်းစားရမှာပဲမင်းစားခြင်းသည်ဖြစ်စေမစားခြင်းသည်ဖြစ်စေမင်းစားရမှာပဲ So let's go. So you must by the way, whether statements or sentences and the or not, or if statements or sentences or not, it's the same. It is the same. So you must say I love you to her whether you like it or not. Here it means like saying I love you, basically, right? မင်းသူမကိုချစ်တယ်လို့ပြောရမယ်မင်းတော့ကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေမကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေ I would choose if I want this toy or not ဒီရုပ်ကိုငါကြိုက်သည်ဖြစ်စေငါလိုချင်သည်ဖြစ်စေမလိုချင်သည်ဖြစ်စေငါရွေးချယ်ရလိမ့်မယ် And the story simple mini story there is a boy his name is Noah Budige he's not happy with his life because mother wants him to be a doctor whether he wants to be or not. Finally, he decides to run away from his house. On the way, he meets a girl named Fatima. He falls in love with her, and he becomes the father of 10 sons. So that's it. You must learn English, whether or if you like this or not. You must speak English, whether you can or not, right? So in our school, in our class, you will learn a lot of the interesting stories to improve your speaking and also listening too, of course. In our classes, we tell this, if you're a beginner, we tell this kind of a simple story, easy story. If you're an intermediate learner, well, we will tell more advanced kind of intermediate stories, a little bit harder than the simple one. And not only telling the story, but also we ask so many questions. For example, there is a boy. We don't usually show a lot like the test and the sentences of statements. We usually tell you orally, So maybe we will say, there is a boy. Okay? And we ask, is there a boy? And you will say, yes. And I ask you again, is there a boy or is there a girl? Or a boy and boy? Yes, there's a boy. And what is his name? And you answer, Noah Budike. Whose name is Noah Budike? Or a boy's? Who is a boy? Noah Budike. Is he happy with his life? No. Is he not happy with his life? Yes. What does his mother want him to be? Oh, doctor. His mother wants him to be a doctor. You answer. And I ask again. So does his dad want him to be a doctor? No, his father or dad does not want him to be a doctor. Then who wants him to be a doctor? Oh, his mother, right? His mother wants him to become a doctor. So like this, right, we ask so many questions. If you want to improve your English, especially speaking, without studying grammar rules. And of course, we teach you grammar, but in a natural way, the way that children acquire their first language, whatever language they're learning, and you can learn. Language learning is the same. Nothing changes. People, right? They argue. Of course, I understand, but if you change the way that you learn naturally, you will have a lot of hard times. Promise. That's why so many Burmese people they fail at speaking. They cannot speak. They cannot just even though they have learned a steady. Like I went to the store and they still say or speak. I yesterday I go to the store. Right? Why? Because you have know enough inputs. You have to, if you want to improve your listening and speaking, especially, you have to learn with your ears, not with your eyes. And because we have learned enough, I mean, enough through eyes by using eyes. Still, you have a problem with simple words and simple statements and even simple thinking. Why is that? Well, you have to ask yourself, why is that? English is super easy, actually. Well, when I was, a learner and I was working in the foreign company, if I did not know the method or the way to greater speaking, fluent fluency, yes, I had a hard time. But I don't want that to happen to you. You have me, but you have to ask yourself and be honest. Am I really speaking English fluently? Or am I thinking a lot of the about grammar rules and, things that are not natural? Let me give you one simple example. I'm teaching a lot of the different races and things, nationalities, of course. And let's say I'm teaching a Shan person. They can speak their Shan language. They can speak Burmese. Do you think that they translate from Burmese to Shan or from Shan to Burmese? No. Language learning is the same, but you have to. The reason I'm saying this, maybe you think, oh, I have the ego or something. But I don't have the ego. But I want you to realize, understand, because I have enough experiences. I have, you know, gotten a lot of experiences. That's why I'm telling you. Maybe you don't have it, but ask yourself. If you don't have a lot of experiences to understand what I'm saying, well, just ask yourself. You know who you are and what is happening with you, and this is the better way to know yourself. You have to know yourself. All right. So whether I'm busy, busy. I'm busy, busy. Good luck. Bye for now.